Hey everybody, welcome back to Champ and Sons and our College Football 26 Road to Glory series here with Sebastian Samixum, the running back for the Ole Miss Rebels. We committed to him in the last episode, and I knew going into it, I could have gone to UTSA or something. I think been second string, give or take. Probably seen the field a little bit earlier, but I think this is a good way to go with it, just for the simple fact that, hey, we are going to be low on the depth chart, but it's going to give us time to develop. Plus, we can spend all this time developing this year and still claim a red shirt out of it. We're talking just that much better. So we are looking to work our way up. Now, this is going to look kind of ridiculous as we scroll through on the coach trust screen. 32,000 for halfback number 3. That's stupid. All right, that's not how it really is. We wouldn't reach that in 10 years. So it definitely isn't actually like that. So we're just going to have to kind of trust our instincts. Let's develop ourselves. Let's become the running back that I know we truly can. Now, we're a 70 overall coming in. Davidson is another freshman, but he's a redshirt freshman. He's at, 89 it looked like. So we got a ways to go, folks. We got a ways to go, and this might be a little bit of a long season. However, I think we can make waves. So let's get first these points to get developed here. Quickness is going to be our primary, mainly in terms of speed. I needed to get my speed up. Next is going to become the elusiveness of it. Be able to get around guys, juke, break tackles, things like that. Kind of have to force that in. Now, power is another big one. If you notice, the injury stat is in the power area. So, one, I want to be a forceful running back. But two, I want to try to keep wear and tear to a minimum. I mean, as best as you can. It's going to be hard doing that being a running back. Once you actually get on the field, you're pretty much going to be getting in contact for the most part throughout the game. So, trying to keep that in mind. I need to get my toughness brought up and injury resistance brought up as well. So that's kind of why we're fighting through all those. Now, we did go from a 70 to, boom, that last little point right there, a 75 overall. So we improved 5 points just from the upgrades from the pre-purchase. So, you know what? I paid for it. I'm using them. I don't care what people say. Now, looking at the practice, here's the one problem. You can get, no matter how many things you do, you get one practice session per, week in a game. And then there's maximum amount of coach trust you can earn, which I think is kind of shabby. So no matter how many points you get, your coach trust is going to be 300 at most. At most. And I don't like that at all. That makes me nervous just for the simple fact of that does create probably watching him go sprinting into the end zone. Oh my God, just the little feet chugging. Look, here he goes. And dives into the end zone. That's pretty funny looking. I might have to change that later. But you can only get 300 coach trust, right? So let's just say you do that for 12 weeks. This is obviously going to be the easiest practice session. I forgot what this one's called, but everybody, you play the game, you know which one I'm doing. This is going to be the easiest one to do to get the maximum points on. So if the most you can get is 300, then you're talking only getting 3,600 coach trust a season. Yeah, you're going to need to fix that at some point. No, they're not going to listen to my voice and decide to fix that. That's just not how the world works. I don't have that kind of pull or authority. But they definitely need to fix that little system with these practice games. If you're going to have them in there, have them be actually useful. Don't sit there and make them, well, you get 300 coach trust. Well, that's dumb. But so you're not going to see me doing this a whole lot. I just wanted to have it out here just to show we do practice. We're not like Iverson. We're not skipping practice. You know what I mean? So we do it, and you can tell right now we're already at the silver rating. And I like screwing around with the sprint button, testing the whole shed block thing. I know it's obviously there, but there's got to be a point in every block where it's not an automatic shed, where the defender doesn't automatically shed it. Even all bugs have little quirks to them like that. So I do try to mess around with the sprint. And once the block is actually put on, because you can see even half the time they're shedding the block almost immediately. And I'm not holding down the sprint button. And you can tell I do by the little feet. Oh my goodness, I've got to change that. That is just funny looking. Yep, into the end zone. But see, 300 coach trust. I got 84,000 points. It took 50 to get to gold, or 88,000. It took 50,000 to get to gold, and I ended up getting 84. And I still get the same amount of coach trust. Like, that doesn't make sense. Okay? It just doesn't. So this season, like I said, we're probably not going to see a whole lot of playing time just because we are fourth on the depth chart. Although, fingers crossed, injuries can happen. Let's face it. Things do occur, and hey, maybe we'll get our shot. Oh, good. Mary Porter, the academic advisor, the usual 2.0 or above to play. 3.7 after your first 3. You can graduate early. What if I don't want to graduate early? What if I want to leave school? What if I'm done with this week BS? You know, who knows? We'll have to see how it goes. Now, I am hoping that as we have games against teams like Kent State and all that, we're Ole Miss. They're Kent State. We should be able to get a massive lead. I might be able to get some playing time in some of these non-conference games, you know, but I don't know. We're going to have to see how that works out. So we get our 6 energies in a week. Leadership, I'd obviously put stuff in the education portion just so I can pass my classes and because I ain't no dummy. But I also need to make sure to try to get those skill points added to us. And one funny thing is you add skill points, your health goes down. I don't always understand how that works, you know, or why they have it be that way, but it just is. The online presence stuff I truly don't care about. You know, how many followers does Samixum have? Who gives a crap in all reality? I'm not here to gain followers to make your little ticky-tock vidgets. I'm here to play football as the 4th string running back. So I'm here to do a lot of practicing, and eventually maybe I'll play some football. That's kind of how it works, right? That's what we're rolling with in this realm. And so let's jump into the first game just to see our team. And Kent State has a lead. It's tied now in the second quarter. This is kind of embarrassing. I mean, I don't know how bad our team really is, but it's obviously not that good. If we're only beating Kent State 27-3 in the 4th quarter, that's pretty rough. And I get it, Kent State, hey, they're Division I football. Those are scholarship athletes too. Yeah, well, it's Kent State versus a damn SEC team. And I think even Vanderbilt should be crushing them. You know what I'm saying? Mississippi State should be crushing them. But, you know, hey, it is what it is. I'll take any wins that we can get. And then film session. Of course, I'm going to attend your film session, Coach, and I'm going to be nice about it. I don't want to be nice about it, but I'm going to be. That takes away 2 energy. Let's go ahead. Let's get our education. And boom, skill points. Now, in reality, this first go-around, I don't have to worry too much about that because, like I said, I'm 4th on the depth chart. What is there to really worry about? Start training once again. Let's see how this shapes out here real quick. I'm just kidding. I'm not showing the damn training. Y'all are crazy if you think I was going to show that again. All right. So here we are on the road against Charlotte. Now, a team from the American Conference. Once again, we should be able to beat them fairly handily. Although after the Kent State debacle of a 27-3 win, I'm not so sure we're going to be that settled in. But I do say this. I'm feeling like we could get some playing time here. I think we're going to put a whipping on them, and we're going to get us some playing time. See, look, 7-0 lead already. 14-0. And at 7, I mean, okay, in the third quarter, 24, 31, 38, 38 to set. See, and we're still not getting playing time. Okay. Did not see that coming. I figured once we got up, maybe we could squeeze in, but I guess it just wasn't meant for us, not this go around. We do have a very clean jersey, although everybody else does too because it's a turf field. So, nice little detail right there. Coaching staff has been really pleased. We've done a good job with the Gatorade mixes on the sideline during the games. I got to give them that. Lane Kiffin is perfectly correct in that round. We have done a good job mixing that Gatorade, keeping the fellers hydrated. I mean, what have we done? We're going to go do some charity work. This is not an optional event. Sounds good. I mean, what do you want me to tell you? I hate you, coach. How dare you make me do this? Whatever. Energy decrease. Just screwing us over, coach. Just screwing us over. So, here we go. Let's not become an idiot. Let's develop. This is going to be pretty standard how we operate. I don't know what y'all like to do if you're during your road to glories. Obviously, I don't want to get suspended or, benched because of academic reasons. So I'm going to keep hitting that one up. But let me know, how is it that y'all operate in the weekly agenda? What do y'all like to focus on during that stuff? As we get another steady chance, because we have another goddamn test coming up. Let's see what happens. Boom. We are not going to scrape by. Add the points. We're wounded a little bit. I don't know what the hell it is we're doing to get these skill points and exercising that for some reason is just way too much. Y'all thought it was going to be another training session. I had you fooled. Alright, so make some running out in the rain. I do like this entrance. Like the way they did it. It actually works out really well. I do think it looks really nice. I wish it was more of a POV instead of a, hey, your guy's on the bench, so we're going to attach a GoPro to him and let you watch it from that point of view. But, it's one of those it is what it is kind of situations. So let's get this game going. It's rainy. It's wet. It's obviously a little chilly out there. And like how we actually have wear and tear and we haven't played a single damn down. All right. 7-0 against Ohio. We're at home, right? Yeah, no, we're definitely at home. Second half, still 7-0. 14, okay, finally. 17, 20, 23. A lot of field goals happening. All right, this is embarrassing. I'm getting nervous. You commit to Ole Miss because you think, all right, maybe. They like to stir stuff up in reality. I think one of them normally go they normally go like 9-3 during the season. They're 9-3, kind of 8-4 kind of team. That they always beat some top school in the conference. So that's kind of one of the other perks of going there is for that purpose. But right now, it's a struggle to get a massive lead on Ohio. I don't know what the hell we're gonna do, especially coming into conference play. No, I'm happy we're 3-0. But I don't know how well that's going to stand with Auburn, with us traveling to Auburn, Alabama. So more skill points, risk of injury low, because once again, I don't know how it is. I don't know what training we're doing that's making us be that potentially wounded. But hey, it's one of those it is what it is situations. We're not going to be on the field anyways, at least barring major injury. We're not. I do like these walkouts. I'm not going to lie. I'm a big fan of the walkout. It does help provide me just a little bit of hope that maybe we'll get onto the field. Mac, who the hell is that guy? I don't even know these players. But, okay, so this is semi-annoying. I'm sorry, it's Road to Glory. This is not Dynasty mode. If I'm the visiting team, I should still have my GoPro on my back, I think. But no, I don't. And watching this game happen, Auburn's going to take an early lead on us. We'll tie it up. They take the lead again. And it's just a little back and forth here coming into the fourth quarter. Time winding down. And we get the touchdown and the extra point. We obviously blocked their extra point. And that'll do it. A 14-13 barn burner here, as we have the cleanest jersey on the team. Not one time did we touch the field. All right, Audrey. I'm skipping our lab. You should too. You want to come with me? Skip lab. Yeah. Let's go. I'm not going to go with the sorority sister. Left on delivered. This is one of the watching Tavon Austin highlights. Who the heck? Not even Tavon Austin watches his own highlights. Who watches Tavon Austin highlights? What dude at EA? He must know him or something, and is trying to keep his name relevant. I think. I can't imagine why else that would be there. So we get stood up to make look like a fool. I mean, to be fair, I think we have like 30 followers. Oh, 200 followers. Sorry. We took a major hit there. So let's go ahead. We got 2 more energy points. 2 weeks till the exam. I wish we were higher up. I guess we're starting out college kind of dumb, maybe. I don't know. That's what it feels like, though. I'm going to be doing a lot of studying, all right? We obviously ain't hitting the field all that much. We're going to be doing primarily a lot of studying this season. But, hey, we get a run out. That's what's important. That's what's important. We're running out of the tunnel. Ask little Rudy Rudiger, what did all those years at Notre Dame mean if he didn't get to run out of the tunnel? Well, you know, they made a movie about him, so there you go. Take it for what it's for. Take it for what it's worth. So the Agros are here at our hometown, at our stadium, the Texas A&M Aggies. I mean, we'll see what we can do. I don't know what's going to happen. I doubt anybody will get hurt enough for us to see the field, but it is what it is. We take an early lead, and holy crap. Ladies and gentlemen, we're on the field. Things have gone wayward for us as enough running backs have gotten hurt. We are out there on a 3rd and 2. And we got it, and boom, we get the first down and some. First down and some. That's what we do. Our name should have been Sebastian First Down and some. And we got that. 8 yards. Our first collegiate carry as a freshman. We get 8 yards. I'm impressed with myself. And now we're coming back in here in the second quarter. Yeah, we've got some running backs out. Some injuries. And the 2-minute warning. And they pull us right out. You've got to be kidding me. You come in, 2-minute timeout, we get pulled out. Oh, that's ridiculous. All right. We're coming right back in. So this is playing time. This is our season right now. This is everything our career has led to. 1st and 10, take the handoff. Boom, we got space. Lowering the boom on some safeties. Picking up 14 yards right there. I mean, this is what right here, this is a demonstration. You play us in the game, this is what it's going to look like. And for some reason, they refuse to play us. I don't care that we're 4th on the depth chart and our overall is 75. And the other guys are like 90. You need to play us because look at what happens. So here we actually get in on the 4th quarter, and what a... Okay, that's not the greatest play in the world, but where am I supposed to go, to be fair? Yeah, they pulled me out after that one. That's reasonable. I don't blame them on that. All right. So, yeah, we must have lost another running back if I'm back in this consistently. I think 2 backs are down, and we're the final 2 remaining on our team as we try to weave our way through a line. And the blocking, I don't know. So in the dynasty mode, it feels like run blocking just sucks ass. I don't touch the sliders in that for those things. But my God, it just feels like it. I'm trying to find the perfect camera view. I do like this little higher up one. Kind of gives me a little bit better chance to see the field versus the lower. If EA added first-person view, shit, I'd be in that thing in a heartbeat. But they don't, so I'm going to take advantage of the viewpoints we have available. All right, guys, Coach Trusted Building. We've already got 355 for this game. I mean, my God, it's like doing practice. As we quick throw it on the RPO. Go for the block it. It says block attempt. Personally, I think we hit the guy. I think they should count it, but they're not, so I'll take my +5. 5 carries, 27 yards here in our first ever career appearance. One of the best part is we're doing it in front of the home crowd. Still in the fourth quarter. We're still moving. This is a close game. Get that one over to me. Good little block, actually, by our fellow running back here as we do get good yardage. Look at that. Good rush, +25. 6 attempts, 35 yards, almost 6 yards per carry. That is just as a simple, wee little freshman. If this isn't, no, my goodness, I thought I was going to say, if this isn't a sign we need to play more, and then that happened. Looking, struggling, getting up. We just look like a turtle stuck on our back. All right. Here we come. Hand it on. We got a hole open. This is, boom, good block. Still breaking tackles. Look at that going forward. You can't bring us down. You just can't do it. 53 yards. Our first ever opportunity to step on the field. Boom, hit the first down pose. And we've got 8 carries for 53 yards. Guys, we're inside the red zone. We're 14 yards away. This could be our first ever score. And like Stifler said, you don't score till you score. We got to get in there. Well, cut it back. Oh, beautiful little moves on that one. I say beautiful, pretty standard little moves, but still beautiful nonetheless. Pick it up. We got only a few yards. They pulled us out, but thankfully they put us back in. And I don't know why they keep doing that, but hey, it is what it is. All right, 3rd and 3. This play is one I did not realize on the swing pass that this is a running back pass. I mean, credit A&M for playing it perfectly, but I wish I had read the play a little bit better. All right, 4th and 3. 4.5 minutes. This is for all the marbles. We've got it, hand it, breaking tackles, and we're stood up and turned the ball over. Okay. Not what I wanted to do, to say the least. But we still have a lead, and I've still got 10 carries for 57 yards. As our defense does its job, and look at who's coming back out. RB1, Sebastian Samixum. Play action, little RPO play action stuff. Oh, we're chugging. We're going to try to block somebody. Actually, I really want to try to just blindside them, but our guy got brought down beforehand. All right. Come off for a play and then back out. 13-yard line once again. Guys, we're poised. We're poised and we are ready. 2nd and 7. They get the option pitched to us around the edge. Boom! Stick it. Oh, my God. So close. Down to the 1. All right. All right. Calm down, everybody. Calm down. 1st and goal. This is us. This is our time. Hand it off. Oh, my God. I misread that one. That's my fault. I mean, the blocking sucked, too, but that's really my fault. misread the hole. Now, to be fair, the linebacker for the Aggies was available to fill that other one. But around the edge and nowhere to go. A&M's calling timeouts now. All right. Yeah, the linebacker was there. He had moved, but I couldn't trust that, so I tried to follow what I could, and here's where it ends up as. Here's where we end up at. 3rd and goal from the 2. 6 feet away from our first ever score in college football, and we got it! Going in untouched. Touchdown, Sebastian. Oh, my goodness. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Our career is taking off, ladies and gentlemen. It is taking off from this point forward. They might as well just make us RB1 because that's just how good we are, okay? It's just plain and simple. We wake up in the morning and we piss excellence. 21-16, our score was the difference maker. 14 carries, 69 yards, and a touchdown in this one. That is big boy football. That is what we bring to the table, ladies and gentlemen. Keeping the undefeated streak alive. 4.9 yards per carry. That's pretty damn good. I'll give myself credit for that. Pretty damn good. And why? That's not my highlight. Why are you not? I got a touchdown. Why are you not showing my touchdown game? Okay. All right. I guess not. We weren't that big of a deal, I guess. They don't want us to get too big of a head. That's really what it is. Did you miss your lab? Your professor called. Don't be doing that shit again. Yes, I missed my lab. I missed my lab. I got rejected. It was a rough week, okay? But good thing I got a touchdown. That's all I'm going to say about it. Pass protection. I'll now be able to perform pass protection. Thank you. Thank you for that. Fan favorite deactivated because I'm an idiot. Apparently my GPA dropped. 5-0 right now. 5-0, folks. I may just have to carry us to a natty this season. That's I think going to be my only option is I've got to carry us to a natty. Oh crap. Which of these is a gap scheme? Offset halfback duo, pistol wing, slot halfback stretch. I don't know. What do you consider a gap scheme, Charlie Weiss Jr.? We're going to go with A. Correct. All right. Line blocks away from you toward the other side. Half slide. Oh, full slide. That should have been more obvious. That's me being an idiot. Texas route. Everybody should know that. 2 out of 3. Not shabby. Not great, but not shabby. Coach trust increase. We will take it. Coach happiness. I will take that. All right, what do you need, Coach Kiffin? No practice Monday morning. I'll see you Tuesday bright and early. Enjoy the day. Thanks, Coach. I mean, okay. Energy increase. I know. I guess that's got to be a big deal in real life. They decided to put it in the game, I guess. 1 week to the exam, and we're not quite in the yellow. I'm not a fan of that. But we are gaining skill points. We've got 8 skill points to update. You know, now that I'm hitting the field, let's go on ahead and keep our health up. Scrape by. Low. Let's hit the books. Boom. Not a big increase, but okay. That hurts. Let's take it on to this next game on the road in Knoxville, Tennessee, taking on the Volunteers. They do have a nice little walkout for them. And I will say, this is a hell of a stadium. And in reality, you know, when you do go to an SEC school, you kind of go to play in some of these environments, right? Like, this is a one-of-a-kind one. Tennessee, Alabama, Auburn, Texas now, Florida. These are all prime time, big time environments to be in which, you know, you're talking big games. That's another reason why you come to the SEC is to play in a lot of big games. So got to keep that in mind as we go through. Now, I say to play in a lot of big games, you got to be a little bit more than 4th on the depth chart to be able to play those big games. But look, we're putting a whipping on number. Oh, no. Now, back and forth. Here we go. All right, now we've got a lead. Taking them on. Total domination. Forget you, Tennessee. 2nd and goal, and we're going to be given an opportunity? I mean, the clock is running down. Let's be real. See, I knew this. All right, so sometimes you'll get the chance, and the only way I would have gotten on the field is if we kneeled the ball, right? So we didn't. I ended up selecting a regular play, hoping maybe they could give me something. However, they did not give me something. They took me out, and then they ran the clock out. So, but look at this. Thanks to all of our little upgrades and all this fun jazz, we've now got an opportunity. Got all B's on our testing. Good job to us. Toot my own horn a little bit, pat myself on the back. But now we've got an opportunity to move up to halfback 3 on the depth chart. So our coach trust is building massively. I know whenever we saw from the beginning looking at the depth chart, we're about there in the mid 80s. Our number 3 running back are low 80s, and we're still mid 70s. But we get an opportunity. Now, this is that same rushing attack one. This is just the more aggressive version, meaning they got 4 defenders out there. And I really wish the juke, and maybe it's just because my ratings on the juke move, I wish it'd be a little bit more fluid than what it is, because it's really not all that fluid. So doing it kind of stumble across our own feet. But we do need 4,000 points here to beat Burt, or to beat Jeremiah Brooks. And I wanted to keep thinking that, okay, if we do the juke, it'll give us extra points. That's not always the case. It doesn't. Even if you juke out one person, the other guys tackle you, your juke means nothing. So we're going to have to, and see, the spin move gets us no additional points. It's just the yardage. So let's just focus on trying to get this thing into the end zone here, get past these defenders. God, I probably could have just turned that one outside and had a touchdown, and this battle would be over. Come on, there we go. All right, took him a second to get going after that juke. We got our 4,000. Well, we got 5,500. But we got that beat, so we're good to go here. We've got this one down. We've got to beat them 2 out of 3 of these little running back games to get to the 3rd spot on the depth chart. We've got one. I don't know why we're doing this. Maybe I guess this might add some coach trust, but it's not going to do anything else for us. All right, backfield survival. I hate this one. Just a bunch of damn running around, to be honest with you. I really do. 1,500 points. All right, let's just get that. Oop. Cut over. Boom, we got stamina. Now we're at 1,000. And see, I like this spinning one, but look at that. It doesn't actually take that guy out. Like, holy crap, dude. Now I got to run and get that. Oop. Haul ass. Keep hauling ass. Oh, my God. Yeah, I didn't realize it was over here down this side. All right, we got our 1,500. That's all I needed to get. But look at that. The little spinner thing is supposed to take those guys out, but it didn't. Now, here's this elusiveness drill. And this one I think is kind of annoying. I mean, it's fairly easy, so don't get me wrong. It's not something that I'm going to struggle with, especially since you get so many danged opportunities at it. Like, we had 5 reps to start. Each one is about 100 to 200 points, each run through. And it's like, well, okay. Let me come over here. Let's draw y'all's attention. Keep coming. Yep. Oh, get away from it. Now I'm free. Miss that. Skip. And yeah, so this one becomes a little too easy in all reality. At least for 1,000 points, because there we go. We got it right there. That's 3 out of 3 we won, so we are going to move up to number 3 on the depth chart. Although I still got to do these damn reps, which is what's annoying. Now, I don't want to screw up in it, because I don't know how well, I don't know if it's ever going to take points off or anything like that. So it is one of those. Let's just continue to add a little pointage on, do a little bit of weird running around, sharp cuts, little sharp cut movements. We run the clock down. I mean, yeah, so we're done with 3. We got 1,600 points. And boom. There we go. Let's just get through this. So that's the one downside to these, to having it be this way for how you get up the depth chart is, man, once you've hit your kind of goal, it's kind of annoying, to be honest with you, to continue to sit here and do this. Now I'm just kind of screwing with them. Keep a watch. I'm going to get you again. Just going around. This is the last rep. Finally, we've got 2,000 points. Um, technically a silver rating, but way more than what we needed. So we're just gonna be getting rid of this one. Let it be done. Battle has been won. So we are now third on the depth chart, folks. Numero 3, Jeremiah Brooks. You have been overtaken. Your spot is no mas. It is mine. The coaches are super happy with me, too. All right, so let's see. Coming into the weekly. Yeah, I mean, look at how... So we saw 32,000 before. You can see kind of the glitch kind of leveled itself off. So here's the thing. We're still really low on the overall, right? They got us on the overall, but we've got them on the coach trust. So... now comes the game against Texas, but first, let's get through the agenda. Let's see, exam week. Go ahead and spend some. We've already got our grades. Y'all saw that, so nothing special there. Use one. Let's build up a little bit of team leadership. It's time. We've gotten a touchdown on the season. We've rushed for 69 yards. It's time for us to be a leader of this program. Be a leader from the bench, from the third string. And now we're into another damn rainy game. I wonder if that's got to be a little glitch thing by EA. The number of games that are rainy, essentially. And I was saying, it's not that, okay, every game is. No, but a lot of them seem to be in the rain. Like, they just really do. And at least for me. And then I don't play online, so... be it what it is, but in Dynasty mode and in Road to Glory, there have been a lot of damn rain games. So let's jump into this one and see if we can't get on the field. And still nothing in the second quarter, second half. Nope, still nothing. Fourth quarter. Longhorns apparently are just starting to pull away, 31-6, and we get our butt whipped. 31-6. Okay, that's great. That's just great. First loss of the season. We're top 10 team coming into Austin, who is struggling. The Longhorns were, and they put a ass whipping on us. Not a whooping, not a beating, but an ass whipping. So that's no bueno. McKenzie, let's go out after curfew for a party. You know what? No. I'm now number 3 on the depth chart. I'm not going to go off and start pissing people off. Although I could and get a lot more friends. I'm just kidding. Not doing it. Nope. Not before the game. Now, that one, I think, should give us a little extra boost for something. I don't know what, but it should, and it didn't. So, that sucks. Exam in 6 weeks. Let's get over this great by moment. XP. We got 11 skill points right now after that. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and use it just in case I do get on the field. I got to be prepared to take over this offense at some point like I did against A&M. Got my first touchdown. We're going to do it again. I have a feeling. I have a true feeling. 11 points. Elusiveness. Now, power does give me 11. It does, which is... injury is at 87. I'm going to go ahead and use that. Look, injury jumps up to 89, so that should actually help out with wear and tear, I would imagine. We'll have to kind of see about that, though. All right, so here we come. Another game at home in front of our home crowd as we get ready for the run out onto the field. And let's see how this one is going to shape out here, as it should be a pretty tough game. But once again, I think if we can get enough injuries at running back, we should be able to step onto the field and take it all over. You know, that's my plan. The Vandy, the Commodores of Vanderbilt. I said it should be a tough game. Who knows the way these games work out in all reality. I truly have no idea how this should fold. But, like I said, hopefully it does with us on the field. That's all we can hope for coming into these damn things. We're going to start out 7-0. Oh, they tied it. Lead, and we got second, and into the first half. We do have a lead. Expanding on it. Come on. It's only 2 scores. No way we get in if there's not an injury. God damn it. All right. Well, we didn't get in that game. So our season stats are still holding true at 14 carries for a total of 69 yards and a touchdown. However, we've only played in 1 game so far, and this was game number 8, I believe. So we're 7-1 on the season, if I'm not mistaken. So we should be able to actually redshirt, depending on how many more times we make an appearance. Skill point going. Let's see, 2 energy left. I don't know, leadership. Yeah, I wonder if that'll give me some more time out there. Some leadership. I don't know. We'll have to see. But our season rolls on here as we are now on the road against Missouri. Now, and this Tigers team, I don't think is really like the Missouri Tigers teams of the old Big 12. Where, I think they did make a couple Big 12 championships as a member of the Big 12 North, but never did anything with them. But for the most part, they were a fairly average team. And we're number 15, and they're unranked because they're bums. So maybe they are the same old Mizzou Tigers that we're used to seeing in football. This one, hopefully we can get on the field. Look, this is still freshman year, okay? We're still trying. Missouri's got a lead. They've still... All right, there we go. Now that sounds better. We just took it back from them. No one can score. This is ridiculous. Except for Missouri apparently can. We're going to choke it away, aren't we? They didn't put me in the game. See? If they'd put me in the game, we would have won this thing. I thought the A&M game showed them what it meant for the team for us to be out there. But apparently not. Apparently they're still all, let's worry about the depth chart. Oh, my God. Okay. So I'll let you know it has been really pleased. Thank you, I guess. I mean, I can't piss you off either. You're the head coach. God dang it. Coach trust increase. Yeah. Yep. All right. Here comes this McKenzie chick again. Now she wants me to cheat on a test. She nothing but trouble. Nothing but trouble at all. So our GPA does increase because we did it by our danged old self. Ooh, look at that. Ricky Slick's Barbershop. Throw in entire haircuts for your position group. Oh, Ricky Slick. This is our first NIL offer. It is relatively small, but hell, we're top of the line Gatorade mixer on the bench. So yeah, we're gonna do it. We're gonna take this deal. Oh, Ricky Slick, gonna get us some haircuts and all that fun jazz. NIL deal signed. We uptick a little bit in that realm. Oh crap! We got Alabama coming next. That sucks. But overall, the season is getting ready to come to a close. This has been a fairly long one. Let's be real. We have another home game, this one against the Crimson Tide. And, all you can really hope for is that you get in, right? So the A&M game was definitely a surprise. It really was. Now, like I said, that was because of injuries. But those can happen any game. You know what I mean? It's not just against A&M that injuries are going to happen. Hell, it could happen right now again against Bama. We could lose our top 2 backs. I'd become number 1, and I just take over. Right? That's what we're planning on. That's what's going to happen. Fingers crossed that our teammates get hurt, but not too bad. Not career-ending. And game underway. Looks back and forth. We've got a lead, 7-3. Still 7-3. We're still not in the game. Oh my God. Come on. Fourth quarter. We have a lead, and with seconds left, Alabama scores. Okay. So not only did we not get any playing time, but the team choked it away. Maybe they should put me on defense. I don't know. But all I'm saying is based off our one time on the field. Based off our one time. When we're on the field, we win. 100% winning percentage. Dustin C. Kicker, write a 5-page paper. Yeah, I'm going to. I mean, why not? I've got plenty of time. I'm riding the bench, for God's sakes. GPA is increased. Taking on FCS Southeast. 7-3. 2 games remaining in the season. Ooh, we might be able to get in against FCS. We're the third string. Hey, it has me back at halfback 4 in the upper right. That's bullshit. I don't remember losing the third string position. Oh, that is so damn shiesty. This is like in high school, where you can go out and have a great performance, and you just drop ratings. I could go out and have a great performance, like 14 carries for 69 yards and a touchdown, in what amounts to 3/4 of football against A&M, and I'm back down to halfback 4. Lane Kiffin's kind of a dick. Cut me deep on that one, dude. Cut me real damn deep. I was going to all his film sessions. I was going... That's just frustrating. That's all I'm going to say about that. These bums. I don't know. Maybe we'd have to transfer at the end of the season. Who knows? Downside to that is I don't know who's going to want us. I mean, look, if your team needs proper hydration and proper Gatorade mixing, I'm your guy. Finally, we take the damn lead. Like, this is ridiculous. 14-0 against an FCS team. I get it. It's raining, but come on. 24-0. That's embarrassing. Absolutely embarrassing. 24-0, and I didn't even get in. All right. Well, thankfully, I guess really, in some aspects, there's only one game left to play. And that's, there's one game left for everybody else on my team to play outside of a bowl game. So technically 2 games left for everybody else on my team to play. I know where I stand. Stand apparently at halfback 4 after I took the third strings job, and then they took it back from me. You know what? So let's just jump into this thing. This is painful. This has been painful. You think it's been painful for you to watch? Shoot, try playing it. See how that works out for you. Now, you're right. I could have probably set myself as a blue chip. I could have done all of that fun jazz and, gotten plenty of playing time early on by going to, UTSA, the Roadrunners, instead of throwing their hat to the side like it was garbage, even though they really did want me. I could have done that. You're right. I didn't. So now I must live with my choices. Consequences, folks. Consequences. And part of that consequence is having to lead Mississippi State 10-0 in the second quarter. 13-16. Come on, just finish out the goddamn game or get me in. One of the two. Those are your 2 choices. 22-25. Oh, my God. Okay. Well, hey, the golden egg is still ours. Now, I didn't get in. Sucks. But that's freshman season for you. That is freshman season. Cuts me deep, the game does. Cuts me real dang old deep. But, oh well. Live and learn, ladies and gentlemen. And now we're back to halfback 3 position battle again. You dropped me without even informing me. And now you're making me do it again at the end of the season? Like, I don't know why they got to be this way. Lane Kiffin, kind of a dick of a coach. Then again, I think we all did know that, though. Let's get through these. I hate this one. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. Come on, take his legs out from under him. Boom. Got my stamina. I know it's over here. Chased it down. All right, I got that one. Hey, how'd this guy who is lollygagging get so much more energy? No. No. Come on. Boom, got it. All right, 2,000 points just to make sure. Oh, that stamina, it dove away at the last second. Elusiveness drill. All right. Remember, just got to do 2 out of 3. That's the big key. 2 out of 3. Come here. Come away from that spot. I got it. 300, 400. Oh, they got me. That's all right. I got 4 reps remaining. Boom. All right. Oh, that was smooth. Hit the 1,000 right there. Tackle me. I don't give a shit. Second thing is done. We're going to get halfback 3. So we're going to move back up to 3rd on the depth chart. I don't know why I still try so hard after I've already got it. Just breaking tackles. Oh, man. 2 more reps to go. Let's just get through this. Come on. Oh, oop. Don't know which way I'm going to go. Could it go right? Could it go left? As he goes through. Boom. Yeah, get tackled. I don't care. Got 2,000. I'm silver. Boom. Split them. All right. Now this next one. Oh, God. I hate this. Just finish it. We've got the 2 out of 3. And stiff arming forward, but nothing for the stiff arm. Still going. All right. Come on. All right, so that's 500 points. 4,000 is what we need. Get around them. We got it. Get to the point. Boom. 2,000 right there. On 1 run. Get off me, you joker. And boom. There it is. We've got 3 out of 3. We're back to 3rd on the depth chart, the position that was rightfully ours, unrightfully stripped away from us. In a series of brutal depth chart maneuvers by Lane Kiffin and this coaching staff to cut me like that. Yeah, so this drill is relatively easy. All you really got to do is get to the outside. Now they run these ones up the middle, kick it out, start sprinting after you do the kick, so that way the whole shed block with the sprint button bug thing doesn't happen, and you'll be good to go. Now we're at 21,000. We needed 4,000. Let's just add on some more. What the hell? Why not? Let's get the edge. We got it. Touchdown. Once again. Gold. That's what I do. I win gold. I'm golden. Halfback 3. Back to number 3, but we did get 600 coach trust additional right there. So we got that going for us. All right, so we finished the season, 9-3. This shows 73 overall. I guess adjusted, we're 76 right up there. All right, well, don't worry, we'll figure this shit out, folks. Weekly agenda. Yes, I still need to study. Got exams in 1 week. Boom. Let's get some more leadership. Come on. All right. Now, academics. Yeah, we don't want to be an idiot. I mean, we do have a 3.6. And that last little bit. All right, there we go. Now it's got us into a yellow. I was like, you've got to be shitting me. It won't send us to yellow. But it finally did. So we are more than prepared for our testings. As we advance the week, we're going to have some bye weeks here. 3.6 GPA. Got all B's. 3.6, I got all B's. Okay. You clearly studied. Remember, you still have some work to do. Yeah. I'm busy. All right, we got bowl games. And I've got weekly agendas. So this is, like I said, it's the point where I think I can get the most kind of upgrade during this time, so I don't have to worry about the steadying portion of it. So let's just get skill points. Let's build them up. You're going ahead and add on one for one for the brand. And that is one of those, I don't really know why I did it, but it just felt like it. So we are going to be playing East Carolina. I've got 12 skill points built up to this stage. The physicals we'll have to look at when the time comes. So for right now, with 12, we can get most of them. Power, I still got to look at it. It's 11, but elusiveness was only 4. So I can actually add more, and I think it'll truly help. 77 overall. I got 4 left. Route running and IQ. Boom, 78. Okay. So we used them all. We actually picked up about 3 points, which is kind of the purpose of it, and really does at least help to build up our character. So see what happens in this bowl game. Maybe we get in and just ball out, show them why they should have put us number 1, and then we leave to hit the transfer portal. Say, yo, kiss our butt. So Mixum is gone. You had your chance. You had your chance, and it's gone. I guess it's not really a run out of a tunnel because we were already out of the tunnel, but still. Not bad. I do kind of like this, once again, viewpoint. I think more fans here at Jacksonville's stadium than Jaguars have ever had. You know, maybe equal to a Florida-Georgia game, but still. All right, so we get into this one, and 14-0. Still not on the field, even as the third string, although knowing this game, they probably booted me back to 4th string as I was getting dressed. 38-10, yeah, still nothing. Okay. Hey, a win is a win, I guess. And we get to say we are Tax Slayer Gator Bowl champions, even though I didn't play. I can still tell my children about that. My children, look at this. Pristine jersey. Pristine uniform. That's how we lived this freshman year for the most part. Except for the one game. Our uniform has been the cleanest. Our equipment team has not had to clean our uniform one time. Not once. So, kudos to us for that, I guess. All right. Hey, look, it kept us at halfback 3. Let's take a look at, since the season is over, end of season recap. Take a look at the transfer portal. Toledo, we could go be a starter for Toledo. Who really wants that? Second string, now we're all the way down into the second string, and the bench players, walk-ons. Yeah, there's really not a whole lot. When Toledo is your top choice at that stage, it's just not worth it. We're gonna stay here. I think we can make some things happen, in all honesty. I do. I truly believe I can, and that we can make some things happen here. So now we just gotta, oh boy, get this thing going and on the road. Advancing through off-season recruiting. Watch them pull in like 2 of the 95 overall running backs. Shit. Back down to number 4. Damn it, man. Off-season National Signing Day. So this freshman season, it's I guess you could say it's a toss-up. We only had the one appearance, so this was made our red shirt year at this point. Now we have a whole new season, and that is going to be starting up pretty quickly for us in the next episode. We'll start out with our second year. I guess I want to say sophomore, but still technically it's freshman year. However, we've got some things to do. We got 50 skill points to use. Let's go to an upgrade to see how far we can move up, and we might be able to squeeze in. Maybe we can get a position battle. I don't know. We will have to see. So let's go ahead and, shifty, we're going to snag that. Now, while I do these upgrades, I do just want to remind everybody to hit the subscribe button if you have not hit it already. Definitely give us a thumbs up if you did enjoy the video. You like seeing Sebastian mix that water on the sidelines. Give us a thumbs up for that. Hit that bell icon so you can be notified of all the content that we do upload here at Champ & Sons, whether it's our Water Boy halfback or it's our Dynasty series that we just started going with Coach Travis Ray Steelman as an offensive coordinator for right now. So definitely do that. And let's see. How many more? We got 17 more to upgrade. We're at 81 overall. Now we're going to hit power. Leaves us with 6. Hands. Ooh. Elusiveness. That's intriguing. Only 5 skill points out of the 6 we need. Yeah, we're going to go with that one. I mean, you can see where, I guess that's where the cap is for us. So we're almost there, just not quite there. Just yet. All right. Let's go ahead and start getting our education in. Let's hitting the books early. I'm only doing this because year 2 hadn't officially started since the whole bye week thing. And we ended up becoming a dumbass in the summertime, it looks like. But hey, we have more leadership, so that's positive. As we knock our health back down or get it ready to go. Coach is neutral on us. Oh my God. We already have more coach trust than he does, but whatever. Whatever. I'll deal with that later. You know. Simulate that shit. Yeah. It's 2 skill points. Where did that other one come from? I guess. I guess it did. Route running, IQ. IQ definitely. Definitely the better one to go with. 80. Wow. We did actually improve quite a bit. 84 overall. Well done to us. All right, advancing past week 0. Guys, I will be coming back here with y'all in the next episode. We are going to start out with a position battle for the sophomore season. So it is going to be a good one. In fact, I'm not waiting. I thought I was going to end it now. Hell no. Let's do this. Let's do this right now. Let's get to number 2 on the depth chart. Win 2 of 3 games. Easy. Still 1,000 points. Come on. Easy breezy. Got that one. Cut across. You can't stop me. Just toying with them now. And I know I shouldn't be hitting the sprint button. It helps with those sharp cuts and all that stuff. That's just how I like doing it. 800. I could do that just the next couple times. I got 3 damn reps remaining, for God's sakes. And there it is. Now I took the bad angle. Suckers. 1,000 points. There's 1 game. This is ridiculous. All right. That game's done. Here comes the second game to do. And I really don't like this. I really am not a big fan of it. Oh my God. Run through. 2,500 points is what was needed. Let's go. Right there. Jump over those. And in 1950, 3 reps remaining. You get points for hitting each one of those. I stepped out? I don't think I stepped out. That's shiesty. Well, yeah, that time I did. Making it a little bit more difficult on myself. Boom. Boom. 3, 2, 1. Oh. Yeah, I thought I hit that one. I didn't. Now, this drill, I hate. I end up looking so stupid in this drill. Boom. Panic. Got hit. If I wasn't holding down the sprint button, it would be a lot easier. But I do hold the sprint button because that's how I was raised playing football games. So, take it for what it is. But I'm already at 11:36. I just got to hit these things. Oh, I thought I could cut on the inside. See, you got a little lane right there, right along those. See, did it again. Boom. Boom. Panic. Get it. Got it. But I got 14th, so all I need is 1. And they didn't start shooting down my aisle. Boom, got it. Hauling ass. Into the end zone. Battle 1, halfback number 2 to start season number 2, ladies and gentlemen. That was a smart choice. 300 coach trust earned. Let's do this. Let's get ready. Let's go, fellers. Let's go for season number 2. But I'm not going to do that in this episode. Calm down, okay? I'm not doing it this episode. We will do that. Start season number 2 in the next episode. So, hey, guys, look, I am going to leave it off here as we get ready for that. So, as always, stay safe, and I'll check y'all in the next one. So, y'all know how it goes from here, right? Later, y'all.